Hey guys, happy Friday. Happy holiday season to all you guys. Nooch, Neighborhood Picks. We're going to get right at it. It's week 16 picks. The Pick'em show has this week, next week, and week 18, and we are finished. The $150 gift card right now will go to me because I'm in the lead. I went 3 for 3 last week, so listen, leave your 3 picks in the box after the show. And with in parentheses, the number you have already. If you don't know your standings right now, Richie, I'll look for you. Your VIP, I'll look for you. But try to put your amount of wins up and your 3 picks. And also remember, at the end of this thing, if I don't win, whoever wins, I'm going to go back and check every single one. So make sure you're accurate, keep it correct, put your wins in parentheses with your best 3 tomorrow. Let's get right after it because tomorrow's live stream, we're semifinals of fantasy. It's going to be tremendous. I can't wait. I look forward to seeing a lot of you guys in there, and I just really enjoy it. So tomorrow's live stream is going to be the main one because all the games are Saturday. There's 11 games on tomorrow's slate, 6 that are going to be historically cold, and then there's 3 on Sunday and 1 on Monday. So we're just going to do the Saturday games this week. Okay, so here we go. Saturday. I'm going to go right to my 3 first so we can keep connecting the dots and try to stay hot. For those of you guys who have been with me all year, right now I'm on a heat check. I'm really hot. I've been hot for about 2 weeks now, so we're going to see if we can keep it going. Now, right on to the cold weather game, Chicago. The Bears in Chicago with the wind chill. I'm not messing around here, guys, because you saw how it screwed us with the Miami-Buffalo game last week. They predicted a blizzard, and we didn't see it until the fourth quarter. Okay, Bills at Bears. By kickoff, it's going to feel like negative 11 degrees. The Bills are -8 at the Bears. The Bills had a tough game against Miami last week. They didn't cover. The Bears, that was one of my wins last week. I really liked them to hold that 9 points and cover against the Eagles, and the difference was because I said Fields was very capable. Well, he did some miraculous things in that game. It's going to be freezing in Chicago. You got a big, strong, great quarterback and a great team in Buffalo, but you have a big, strong enigma in the name of Fields. Like he's one of one. He does things that I haven't seen anybody else do. Next gen, top 10 fastest guy. I really like the elements to slow that game down, make it tough. So I'll take the Bears plus the 8 points as one of my picks. My second pick of the week. My KC theory. We've been talking about this for weeks now. You guys already know what I'm gonna say, so we'll make it quick. Whenever the Chiefs go to 8-9 or beyond, they have not covered over the past 2 seasons. I'm on it. I'm literally on it. It's not a guess. So when they went to 9.5 against Denver 2 weeks ago, we took Denver just because of the data. We don't like Denver. We don't like Russ. He's not cooking. So, but Denver covered, and that's the game he got slammed on his face and exited. And then last week, the Chiefs, I opened up the FanDuel, 14 points favorite against the Texans. I said, give me the Texans just because of the data. Texans covered. And now I'm going to do it again with Seattle. I'm just going to keep going to the well, pounding it until I can't anymore. Seattle at KC, that's one of the weather games. Seattle plus 10, give them to me. I'll take the 10. We got a healthy Kenneth Walker, full go. Pete Carroll's been resting him, and it's going to be -6 degrees at kickoff at KC. You can't fly around in frigid conditions like that. The wind's going to be blowing. Shit's going to be going on. That's a harder game to play in than 48 and rainy. So give me the 10 points. If it was a college team, I would take the 10 points. Just because of the weather, I've seen all this stuff before, many seasons. So my next game is Atlanta at Baltimore. This is the, who the hell is Baltimore game? Baltimore, Lamar's not playing, -6.5 favorite. They got Atlanta coming in. You say, okay, well, Mariota's not playing. Well, who will hurt more from benching their quarterback? Baltimore losing Lamar or Atlanta losing Mariota? Atlanta's going with the other guy, okay? Baltimore, they're playing their backup because Lamar can't go for the 3rd straight week. That's number 1. Number 2, I've been watching Atlanta. Tyler Algier is a rumbling, stumbling, physical, old school back. Now, I like Cordell Patterson since he's got to Atlanta. He's been the ultimate weapon. Algier, now, the Baltimore spread. It's going to be minus over there. Who's going to run the ball better? Who's going to run the ball better? Well, I think Algier and Patterson in a game that's going to be 7 degrees at kickoff. I think it's going to be rough for Baltimore to score. I think it's going to be an ugly game. We saw that against Cleveland last week. They got beat. Give me Atlanta plus the 6.5. I think that spread is super inflated. Super inflated. The other bad weather games, I'm not going to keep going back to them, are terrible games. Saints at Browns, I wouldn't bet it anyway. Texans at Titans, terrible. 5 degrees, negative 5 degrees. And Raiders at Steelers tomorrow night, Christmas Eve night, -4 at kickoff. So here we go. Those are my 3 picks of the week. Atlanta plus 6.5, Seattle plus 10, and the Bears plus 8. Beware of dogs. Dogs are on the premises. And then the rest of the games, Texans at Titans. The Titans are -3 at home. Malik Willis. Give me the Texans plus the 3 because they've been coming so close. Maybe they're going to finally win, and that would help Jacksonville to win that division. I've been saying Jacksonville's going to win that division. Washington at San Fran. San Fran's -7. I can see the wheels coming off. That defense for San Francisco is ferocious. We saw what they did to Tommy 2 weeks ago. We saw what they did last week against Seattle and a tough Seahawk team before they got to San Fran. Give me San Fran -7. I like Purdy. I like the whole team, and they're tough. Saints are at the Browns. The Browns are -3 at home. I like how they're rolling. Chubb's a go. Nick Chubb's a full go. Give me the Browns -3. Can't take the Aints. I'm a New York Giant fan. They're at Minnesota. Minnesota's -4. That game is going to be one of the sheltered games, not in the elements. Looking at SLATE and anytime touchdown over there, but I might stick the Giants in a 3-team 10-point teaser where you get plus 100 odds. You add the spread to your liking. Give me the Giants +4. Long story short, but I'm gonna probably put the Giants in some type of teaser where I'm getting 14. Hopefully they keep it good. That game's a hard game to get a read on. I might leave that game alone too. Philly at Dallas. I'm on the Gardner Minshew bandwagon. Dallas stinks. They spend way too much time talking about them all the time. Like, all right, they don't stink, but they're a good team. They lost in Jacksonville. I don't know what all the focus is doing on them every day. That's why I just tune certain shit out now. Like if I'm home and I only got a half an hour, I'm not going to listen to Michael Irvin and Stephen A. and these other fucking guys talk about the Cowboys for a half an hour when I got shit to do. And there's other great storylines in the NFL. Give me Philly plus the 5. Gardner Minshew, loaded team, running game, receivers, defense. Their defense is playing better than Dallas' defense. Give me Philly plus the 5. Cincinnati, Joe Burrow, -3 at New England. New England looks like a dumpster fire, and it looks like they're finally paying for not having a real offensive coordinator. Matt Patricia is not getting it done. Belichick, they didn't have an offensive coordinator before the season. They're doing it by committee, and it's showing. Mac Jones has regressed. I keep saying Goff and Lawrence for the Pro Bowl because I remember Mac Jones seeing him at the Pro Bowl last year. So I'm like, man, Goff and Lawrence look better than Mac Jones, and even last year. So if somebody can't play in that game, look for Lawrence to get called or Goff, especially the way they finish this season. Those are going to be the alternates. You got to take in the Pro Bowl quarterback. You got to take winning into account. I don't think you can put guys that if Tua fucking slides out, he's a snub. I think there's a lot of snubs, but I like Lawrence and I like Goff going forward for the rest of the season. Lions are -2.5 at Carolina. They're giving Carolina all this respect, telling me about Jared Goff's road record. You could stick that and shove it. Give me the Lions -2.5 all day. That team is on fire. And then the Raiders at Steelers. People have a lot of faith in the Steelers. They're -2.5 at home. I saw the Raiders just come off an emotional win, crazy one. They're going to play tough. I like the Raiders and Carr to make more plays in that game than Pittsburgh tomorrow night, Christmas Eve night. Give me the Raiders plus the 2.5. I'm Nooch. This is Neighborhood Picks. Like, subscribe, give it a share. I'll be live streaming right about from 10:30, 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, right to kickoff at 1. Right to the kickoffs. We got fantasy football, semifinals, huge week, start, sits, all kinds of questions. We tried to navigate it to start Thursday night and last night, and now here we are again going right into Saturday NFL. Best time of year. This is why we love sports. So, Nooch Neighborhood Picks. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning in the live stream.